What's up, everybody? It's your man Uncle P, back at it again. Just want to say, hey, what's up? Shout outs to everybody on the Facebook Sweet Addictions TV post. Y'all keeping it funny. Hey, let me mention that real quick. The only reason why I did that is just so I can get everybody in the same area. If you don't want to be on the Facebook for Sweet Addictions TV, just delete yourself off with all the extra stuff. Get rid of it. I'm tired of it. Look, alright. Anyway. First off, I'm starting to enjoy myself up here in Little Rock, Arkansas, just a little bit. Just a little bit. And also, a message to the dude that called my niece a bitch. Dog, are you crazy? Do you know what I would do to your young ass? I'm going to tell you. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. I'm going to take this right here, and I'm going to shove it up inside of you and rip out your small intestines. Don't be calling my niece no damn bitch because she don't want to talk to you. She don't want to talk to you because you ugly, dog. You look like my ass crack with dingleberries. Don't be calling my... Look, you're going to have to learn this up. You're going to have to learn this. Now, if a woman don't like you, she don't like you. It ain't because she's a bitch. It's because you fucking lame, dude. I'm just letting you know. Learn it. Alright? You safe now. A couple years, you're going to be 18 years old, and I'm going to punch you square in the middle of your face. You understand that? We good? We clear? Good. Getting on to the left. Call my knee. See? That's why people get hurt. Right there. My God, bitch. I got you, bitch, dog. Anyway, dear Uncle P, I've been dating a man for 11 months now. He's good to me and my two sons. He cooks, cleans, and goes to work. He makes sure that he's there for me financially and for the four of us. Pretty good, pretty good. Spends time together as a family. But, there's always a but. I have a problem with him. I can't communicate with him. Every time I try to sit down and have an adult conversation with him, there's always a problem. I can say something like, baby, how was your day? And he will give me an attitude or a fly remark. I'm tired of him talking crazy to me. When I tell him I don't like him, he talks to me. When I don't like when he talks to me that way, he laughs and says, girl, you're funny. Oh, one day we were looking at a movie, and it was a scene where this man was hitting his wife, and he looked at me and said, all your past... Man, this dude, all your past men should have beat on you. I asked him, why would you say that to me? And he told me he was playing, but I told him that he shouldn't play with me that way. And you're right, he shouldn't. You know what this fool told me? He told me to get over yourself. Anyway, I'm trying to stay with him because I love him, and I love the way he is with my boys, and we spend time together as far as us. All of us going to play basketball together or board games is family time. It's great, but when it comes to his mouth, Lord, I'm fed up. He wants me to move to Atlanta with him in the summer, but I'm having doubts about us even staying together. What should I do? Am I being unreasonable? First of all, a man will treat you how you allow yourself to be treated. That's off the top. And because somewhere down the line in the relationship, you have allowed him to talk this way to you, he's going to continue to talk this way to you. Now, when it comes to joking about being beat on, that's a warning sign. Second of all, listen, contrary to what you believe, this is what I believe. The only unconditional love there is that a mother, that the love that a parent has for their child. That's the only unconditional love that I know about. Love comes with conditions, and some of those conditions are that you be treated fairly, that you be treated with respect, and that you be treated with honor. And the way this dude's talking to you ain't. And this is what you need to do and set him down and tell him. If you really care about him, then it is your responsibility to tell him that the shit he's saying ain't funny. It's not jokes. It's serious. And either he changes his ways, and I'm telling you, he's not, or y'all part ways. And here's another thing I want to tell you. This is one of the things that I say about having men around your children. You've been with this dude 11 months. Y'all spending family time together like y'all married. You wifed up. And now you have the potential to remove this man from your kid's life. That's why I always say, be careful about who you allow around your children. I'm going to tell you, this relationship is over. You just ain't figured it out yet. What's up, everybody? It's your man, Uncle P. Back at it again. Just want to say, hey, what's up? Shout outs to everybody on the Facebook, Sweet Addictions TV post. Y'all keeping it funny. Hey, let me mention that real quick. The only reason why I did that is just so I can get everybody in the same area. If you don't want to be on the Facebook for Sweet Addictions TV, just delete yourself off with all the extra stuff. Get rid of it. I'm tired of it. Look, alright. Anyway, first off, I'm starting to enjoy myself up here in Little Rock, Arkansas, just a little bit. Just a little bit. And also, a message to the dude that called my niece a bitch. Dog, are you crazy? Do you know what I would do to your young ass? I'm going to tell you. I'm going to show you. I'm going to take this right here and I'm going to shove it up inside of you and rip out your small intestines. Don't be calling my niece no damn bitch because she don't want to talk to you. She don't want to talk to you because you ugly, dog. You look like my ass crack with dingleberries. Don't be calling my... Look, you're going to have to learn this up. You're going to have to learn this. Now, if a woman don't like you, she don't like you. It ain't because she's a bitch. It's because you fucking lame, dude. I'm just letting you know. Learn it. Alright? You safe now. A couple years, you're going to be 18 years old, and I'm going to punch you square in the middle of your face. You understand that? We good? We clear? Good. Getting on to the letters. Alright, this next one kind of long. Hey, Uncle P! What the hell is? Anyway, I went out with this guy 2 years ago, and we were in a relationship then. He got ghosted on me out of nowhere. He disappeared. Then a month later, he called me and told me he went back home. And he swore up and down, he told me that he was going. I know his ass was lying, and I told him, but I brushed it off. Well, during the phone call, he told me he's going to have to call me right back. And he didn't call back for 2 weeks. He called me 2 weeks later and said, you know, what happened with you calling me? He said I was busy. I brushed it off. Once again, he told me to call me back, but he didn't. A week passed. I called him a week later, and again, he said he couldn't call me back. During that time, we weren't talking. I realized that there was a problem. For real? You realize there's a problem? Alright. I drove everywhere, paid for everything. He didn't have a job. Stop! Are you messing? You shouldn't even be wasting your time with a dude that ain't got no job. What is wrong with y'all? Can I understand? Please, someone write and tell me what the hell is wrong with you. Why would you waste your time with a dude that ain't got no damn job, man? You stupid! He ain't got no damn job. All that other shit, I'm gonna read it. But all that other dude ain't got no job? Oh, you stupid. Oh, God. But I'm gone. I'm gonna read it. Anyway. Whoo, man. He didn't have a job. He didn't have a car. He didn't have an apartment. He didn't have a license. He wasn't in school. He was 21 and I was 19. You stupid. I was in college. You stupid. Had a car. Had a job. And was paying rent to live at my mom's house. You stupid. Oh, I gotta stop. I'm gonna read. Because. Anyway, 4 months later, he finds me on Facebook and we hung out. Did you really hang out with dude? Y'all see this? This is a long letter. Look. It's long. I'm gonna read it because it just keeps getting better. Oh, dear God in heaven. How could you be so fucking stupid? Oh, you gonna get mad at me. I'm sorry, but you stupid. Oh, damn. I would ask him, what do you want to do in life? And where do you see yourself in a year? And the questions of that nature. One day he tells me, I know what I want to do. So of course I'm happy. I'm like, alright, what? He said, go to the Army. Great. Alright. That's random, but okay, I'll take it. So I said, when you going to enlist? He said in 3 years. So he can get, He said in 3 years so he can get wear out of his dress. So he gonna wait to go to the Army after his dreads. Oh man, I can't even read the rest of this. Oh man, I can't. Okay, anyway, let me go on to the bottom. It's been 3 months. We haven't went on a date, but he's so determined to get back with me. He even went to the store at 3 o'clock in the morning to get me something to eat, and I was just playing when I told him. I'm like, I like him still. Why do you like him? What is about dude that you like? I can't. I'm done with that. You know what? There is something. Ain't nothing wrong with him. He gonna be who he gonna be. there's something wrong with you. There is something wrong with you that you would even think that this type of cat is worth your time. And he might be a great dude. Now I know y'all gonna send me an email talking about, well, Bill Gates didn't go to college. This ain't Bill Gates. Man, you stupid. Find somebody that has some substance. Find somebody that's about something. Find a dude that got a... Look, man, if you 21 years old, you ain't got no job, you got no car, you got no house, you got no future, you ain't in college, there is something wrong with you. And there is something wrong with you if you deal with this type of sorry bastard. Stop! Damn! I said I wasn't gonna curse no more. I couldn't help it, I'm sorry. Anyway, hey Uncle P, so I'm in a relationship with a so-called player. We've been together for about 5 weeks. The thing is, although everything is fine, we're always happy together. He seems to care a lot. We're dating in secret. Alright. Only because one of his friends know and a few of my class friends know, so I was wondering, is there a point to this? We haven't really talked about it. However, he asked me to prom. What do you think? Do you think I'm being stupid? Stupid! Alright. Okay, look. I guess y'all can't be too secret if he invited you to prom, right? I guess y'all can't be too secret. But if you're in a relationship with somebody and nobody knows, there is a problem. There's a problem. Now, I guess the truth will come out when y'all go to prom, but by that time school's out, and I don't know. I don't think you're being stupid. I think you're being naive. That's a good word. I think you're being naive. And if a man, look, I'm gonna tell you, when a man is proud of the woman that he has, he wants the world to know, right? He wants the world. It's like a diamond ring. You know, I've said this before, that a diamond is only worth something because it's so difficult to get. It's not something I can't walk down to 7-Eleven, throw down $5 on the counter and get me a half-carat diamond. It's not happening. When a man really, really, really cares about a woman, he wants the world to know it. Okay? This ain't no secret stuff. Now, I'm gonna be hypocritical about that one point, because as you grow older, you kind of keep your personal business to yourself. But y'all young, man. Y'all in high school, man. When I was in high school, when I had that little lady on my arm, I wanted everybody to see what I got. Look what I got. You ain't got it. It belongs to me. That's all I got for that. Now, again, I don't think you're being stupid. I just think you're being a little naive. Alright, dear Uncle P, what's up? What's up, Uncle P Dizzle? What's up? I really need a male POV in this situation. I like this guy. He likes me too. And I know basically they were put on blast in front of me by another party. That's how I knew. So I guess somebody else said, hey, he liked you, and you knew. Alright, I asked if he was single. He was like he doesn't have time for the relationship thing. I ain't gonna say it. Because of his career in the entertainment industry. Alright, so I understand that life, right? So I expect his answer, but I also recognize it as an opportunity. What type of opportunity? Anyway, I want him to know, yeah, I like you too. We can still kick it and hang out, because I don't need a dude that's all up on me either. So you talk to yourself. I'm reading into it. I'm sorry. Anyway. However, there's this one chick. She be acting like his Facebook girlfriend groupie, making me mad. I'm like, hooker, can you really get off his nuts? You know, but I feel that's doing too much. Anyway, I want to know, should I ask him if he and the chick are talking, or should I just leave it alone because he told me he's single right now? I think you should leave it alone. He told you he wasn't interested in a relationship. Even though he may like you, who cares what he does with other women? You are not his woman. It's not your business. Mind yours. Alright. And part 2. How can I show him that I really like him and interested without doing too much to get his attention? Just to let him know I'm open, and I definitely want to stand out from the rest of these hookers. I think I'm prepared for your answer. But you tell me like it is. 200% real. Definitely appreciate that. Alright. Once you've let a dude know, once you drop that, look. Us dudes, when we're interested in a woman, we look for cues, right? We look for them cues that says, hey, I'm open, come talk to me, or I like you. Once you have dropped them clues, if dudes don't pick it up, if he doesn't sense those clues, if he doesn't pick up on the scent that you're laying down, then it's time for you to move on and find another dude that is interested in you. Listen, it is the woman who chooses the man. Let me say that again. It's the woman who chooses the man, not the other way around. And I know some of y'all gonna argue with me on that point as well. Anything else, I like to call rape. But if you have chosen him and he just doesn't want to be with you, then it's time for you to bounce. Get somebody else. I'm not gonna call you stupid, because really it's a common mistake and it's understandable. Don't be throwing yourself out there for no dude. Don't be trying to impress no dude. He's the one who's supposed to be trying to impress you. He's the one that's trying to show you that that he is worth your time and attention. And if he isn't doing that, then he's not the one for you. Right. Okay, first of all, I love when you do your segment. Thank you very much. It's great to have someone who can give it to us real. But here's my questions, and apologies up front if anything is misspelled. I don't care about misspellings. That's fine. I'm the worst speller on earth. What I do care about is putting all them words together and it don't make no sense. So I'm not going to call people out on spellings. Maybe. Anyway, I'm 21-year-old female of Jamaican and Belizean descent. I softcore model, but I'm still a virgin. My thing is, I do plan on waiting until I'm married to have sex. And sex is overrated. I agree. And by the way, I am still master of my domain. You need to look at Seinfeld in order to know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I notice a lot of men choose not to wait to have sex, or the ones that tell me they would wait usually propose in a year and move extra fast if I to put a ring on my finger. I know that me taking off my clothes to make money doesn't help me with my image. I'm just confused and lost over the whole sex issue. Another thing is, I softcore model to pay for school. It is simple. It is similar to models in porn magazines. I know I can do something else to make money for school, but my situation does not allow me to work a regular job. And with the money that I make, it's helping me to clear my credit and eliminates me out to take so much time out for student loans. I don't plan on doing this forever. Is this something I should keep from the potential mate? No, you shouldn't keep it from your potential mate. You should tell them what you're doing. Okay? And just say I'm a student, or be honest of course, and tell them what I do for a living. I don't care if they judge me, I just don't want to get caught up, like you said, when we do things we shouldn't do because it comes to bite us in the ass later. One more thing, how do you feel about religion? I know Candace is religious. What do you think about the Mormon religion? Alright, first of all, if you really don't care about what people say about you, then there should be no question on whether or not you're going to tell someone about your past. Number two, remember, the things that you do today will always come back to you. So if you're doing softcore, I'm a porn aficionado, okay? But I'm not sure what the difference between softcore porn and hardcore porn is. You just don't get to see the penis and the vagina. But if that's what you dig, then you dig it. But if you are not proud of it, then you need to stop. And you also need to know that at 21 years old, when you finish your education, when you go out to get a job for these companies, everything that you do is going to be on the internet for other people to see and to judge you by. If you are fine with that, then you get no issues from me. The third thing, okay, I'm not really sure how you can say sex is overrated, but you sell your images, which you know causes some men to seek sexual gratification. And the last question, how do I feel about religion? I think religion is great, wonderful, outstanding. I am a Buddhist. I don't know about the Mormon religion. I will tell you this. A lot of people talk about religion. A lot of people talk about, I love Jesus, I love God. But very few people are living in a manner that would let anyone believe that they are Christ-like. And that's especially for black Americans. You know, they said black Americans are the most religious people in America. We talk about religion, we claim God, I love Jesus. But how many people do you know are striving to be Christ-like? How many people do you know that are attempting? And then ain't nobody perfect. But how many people do you know are even trying? You know, here in Little Rock, I'm going to tell you some things about where I live at now. In Little Rock, Arkansas, the two things that I notice most about Little Rock, Arkansas, number one, pickup trucks. I ain't never seen so many damn pickup trucks in my whole life. And number two, churches. There are so many fucking churches in this place. It is absolutely astonishing. One minute you'll see a big steeple church, and the next day you'll drive past the gas station, and it will be a church, and it is packed. But yet and still, this place is violent. I mean, they're violent. You want to find some wars? You will find wars and pain and suffering, and there's a Christian or a Muslim at the end of it. Now, I know y'all going to tell me that's just Satan. Well, I don't know if I believe that or not. I think there is personal responsibility. I think the one thing that God gave us all, the two greatest gifts that He gave us was the freedom of choice and the gift of life. So we can't put it all on Satan. But anyway, that's what I think. Uncle P, I enjoy your segments on Sweet Addictions TV. Once again, thank you so much. Thank you for the support that you give me, my niece, my family, and little baby Jacob. Anyway, I may not agree with you 100% of the time. Stop saying that. I know you're not going to agree with me 100% of the time. Anyway, you are entertaining to watch and have an awesome personality. Would you guys really believe I'm a shy person? Would you, if I told you that I was really shy, would you believe it? I really am. I'm very shy. I'm very aggressive. I'm very forward. I'm brash. A whole bunch of things. So when people get to know the real me, they're like, "Yo, this ain't what I thought." Anyway, this ain't about me. Anyway, I have a situation that I'd really like to hear a guy's perspective on. I don't ask guys I know because I don't want them all up in my personal life. Good to go. I'm 25 years old. I'm a virgin. And I'm in no danger of changing that anytime soon. I had one bad friend that didn't last and other guys that I've talked to, but nothing that went beyond kissing and being touchy-feely. I'm kind of okay with this, and that's good. When people ask me how can I not have sex, I reply, you can't miss what you never had. And in my case, you can't miss what you had too much of. Ooh. Anyway, I'm okay with this. I feel a little awkward being a 25-year-old virgin when my friends are discussing sex. I have absolutely nothing to add. They also don't help the situation with questions about when I start dating again and finally have sex. I felt as a teen it was something that I was proud of, but now I'm at the point where I avoid letting people know because I don't want all of the repetitive questions that come along with it. As a guy, how would you feel if you were getting to know a woman and you find out that she was a 25-year-old virgin? The reactions that I get are, men are super excited. Number 2, men are interested in being the first because they think a girl would become a psycho or a stalker. And number 3, they prefer a woman who's already had experience because they're not interested in teaching and the sex won't be enjoyable. It's making me nervous to become more proactive in dating because of this fear of a man's response with me being a virgin. How my body would look to him and the awkwardness of when it does finally go down. I won't know what the hell is going on or what to do. I hope I didn't make too long and gave you enough info. I look forward to your response. Anyway, I'm tell you my personal opinion. Actually, you know, I'm thinking about it. I really don't care one way or the other. I do think sex is overrated. But also think sex should be had between two people that have some sort of connection with each other. It shouldn't be just out there, just having sex to have sex. I've done it in the past. I have, and what it has, I will tell you from someone who's had a great deal of sex. When you meet that woman, and this is from a man's perspective, when I finally met that woman that I really was into, I felt actually a little bit inadequate. I felt a little ashamed that I had been with so many women and that I didn't care about, and here is this one woman that I really, really care about, and now I'm feeling sort of, lackluster. I'm ashamed. And I might have taken it to the extreme as far as having sex. I mean, only Wilt Chamberlain will know. But as far as your own personal spirit is concerned, if you are not ready, you are not ready. And it doesn't matter if you're 16, 25, or 30. If you are waiting for that right person, then wait for that right person. Because if you don't, you will regret it. And I'm telling you, you ask most people about their first time, it wasn't all that good. It wasn't all that exciting. Bells and whistles and stuff didn't blow off. The heavens did not open up. My mama caught me the first time I got a little piece of tail. And then the girl went to school and told everybody. So I didn't get none until I was like 18 and woke up one morning in Australia, which is a whole nother story. A black man in Australia. Whew. Anyway, I think you'll be okay. I think you should relax. I think you should calm down a little bit. Don't let someone else's experiences determine how you live your life. Alright, you got it? Hey, Uncle P, my nick. Did you just call me a nigga? I lost my train of thought. Wait a minute. Hey, Uncle P, Anyway, I'm going to start off with the basic. The names are all made up. So there's this girl named Amber. I guess you can say she's one of my dear friends. I've been knowing this girl for quite a long time. Well, I've never knew her to date anyone, alright? She is always the girl that never dated many people. That's good, I guess you could say, but not for this subject. She was a very pretty girl. One day, my friend of mine named Jace was like, I'm trying to talk to Amber. I went out of my way and told her what's up, blah, blah, blah. So she explained to me that they started talking a while back, and he ended up going out with the girl named Allie. Excuse me. I told her that they weren't dating, so there was no reason for her to get mad. So Jace and Amber start going out. Not long after, Allie came back into the situation. Nothing big. Jace and Allie started talking, and Amber got mad and kept bringing up the situation, so they broke up. So times go by, Allie moves, and they begin to start talking again. I got myself stuck in the middle by giving her advice and continually picking up the pieces of her relationship. I had no business in it. Right, you stupid. He ain't got shit to do with you. Hey, I wouldn't even introduce them. I wouldn't have talked to them. In the end, they don't speak anymore, and that goes back to the situation. She hasn't had my boyfriend. No, she hasn't had many boyfriends. I think that because of her still being in love with him. My question is, after all this, why does she still want him back? Also, how can I tell her without being totally rude that he doesn't want her anymore? Or if I can't do without possibly being rude, how can I tell her I don't want to deal with her talking about her to me? Alright, first of all, if this is your homegirl, this is your homegirl. Now, I know a lot of people say, man, I'm tired of hearing that, I'm tired of it, but this is your homegirl, and y'all been tight, y'all down 50 grand forever. You gotta be a friend and listen to it. And I got a homeboy, right? My homeboy is always talking about this girl that he broke up with 5 years ago. And I kind of sit there, yeah, yeah. And I listen to it for a little bit, let him get out of his system, then I change the subject. Because it's my homeboy. And I ain't going to beat him up over his emotions, because emotions are real. And when you really feel something, you just can't turn it off. Click, click, alright, dude don't like me, I'm gone, I'm out of here. Get over here. You know, you can't do it like that. It takes time. So I would tell her, hey, look, dude don't want you no more. But she ain't gonna listen if she really has feelings for him. And then, be a homegirl and listen to it. If you don't want to listen to it, then you want to break up the friendship over her emotions, then do so. But if you still gonna be her friend, be a friend, sit down, drink some water, and just listen to her ramble and get it out of her system. And then go on about your friendship. Hey, Uncle P, I have a few questions. However, I haven't figured out how to work them, so I'll send them in different emails. Alright, great. My first question is, I know that you're in the Army. Why does different branches bash one another? The Marines dislike the Army dislikes the Navy, and pretty much everyone dislikes the National Guard. I have different family members in each branch, and no one really gives me a direct answer. I'm wondering if you can. First of all, I am a proud Marine. I spent 9 years in the United States Marine Corps. I earned the right. I earned the title, something you can't take away. I didn't join the Marine Corps. I became a Marine. I am also a soldier. A senior non-commissioned officer in the United States Army who happens to be in the National Guard. So, you know what? It's really a camaraderie thing. It's really just being proud of who you are. It's just like a dude playing for Dallas. He's going to trump up his team. He's going to big up his team. He's going to support his team. And he's going down the guy who plays for Redskins. But when it all boils down to it, both of them know that they have the same connection. When it all boils down to it, all your family members know that we share the same blood in the same mud, and it is all love. Trust me when I tell you. I've been doing this for almost 20 years, and I know that I got the same amount of love and admiration from a soldier that I have as a sport sailor and an airman and Marines. And if you ask me, I'm gonna tell you, most America don't give a shit about us one way or the other. Now they will say, hey, thank you for your service, but ask them, hey, we're going to raise your taxes so the military can have a better college program. We're going to raise your taxes so that the military can have a better retirement program. Then you will see just how many people really, really, really care about the United States Armed Forces. Anyway, thank you guys. It's been great. I miss y'all. Anybody in Little Rock, come holler at me. Let's go sit at the Fox and the Hound, throw back a couple of drinks. Oh yeah, to my peoples back in DC, my man Huggy, what's up, dude? Campbell, what's going on? Don't forget about your man Uncle P up in here. Don't forget about me.